Hello, so today's video is a quick little book review of The Adventures of Alice Laselles by Alexandrina Victoria, aged 10 3/4, a children's story written and illustrated by Queen Victoria. I first saw this book when I was in London and I was intrigued by the cover. It is beautiful. It has been made by the Royal Collection Trust. It is stunning. It is cloth bound, but there's kind of like this 3D effect here on the front cover. If I bring it closer, you can see how beautiful it is. There's been so much time spent on this book. It is stunning. It's not too bad a price. I think I paid about 15 something pounds for it, which isn't too bad for something of this quality. And I absolutely love it. And I haven't really seen it on YouTube, so I thought I'd do a quick little review of it. So inside the book we have beautiful end papers. As I said, it is absolutely amazing quality inside this book. And then we have an introduction by Jacqueline Wilson, who was one of my favourite authors when I was growing up as a child. I used to love like the Tracy Beakers, and I used to like Double Act, and the Lottie Project was one of my favourites as well. And then we have the actual story. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not the longest story in the world, but it is utterly charming. And the story is of a young girl called Alice. Now, Alice, here she is. She's only young, and her mother is dead. This is her father, and her father has remarried and had a daughter with his new wife. And his new wife has persuaded her father to send her off to a boarding school. Alice doesn't want to go, but eventually she is persuaded and she has to go, and she has to leave her family behind, and that's her doll. And behind, she doesn't just leave her family, she leaves her dog and her pony as well, which is very sad. But she travels off to the boarding school, and actually she rather enjoys it. It's a beautiful little place, and I have to show you these illustrations because they're gorgeous. And when she gets there, she actually really enjoys it and sees that it's not so bad, and it's run by a lovely woman. Here she is. Now, I won't tell you too much more, but Alice has to solve a little bit of a mystery. But it is only a children's story, but it's very good. It's utterly enchanting. And as you can see, we have kind of like a paper doll kind of effect, and this is what Alice did with her kind of governessy nanny type person who used to look after her. They used to kind of make these dolls, and Victoria used to illustrate them and colour them in. Maybe with help, we're not quite sure. But here they are, there's some dolls, and throughout the book the children in the boarding school are also get their own little page, and they also get a paper doll that's been beautifully illustrated with as well. And each doll has a story to go with it, which I think is beautiful. It's lovely to have a story with each little doll. It is very sweet and very beautiful. And at the back we have the originals. Here they are, the original kind of dolls. There's pages of them, and I like to think that Victoria was kind of with her governess, her nanny, whoever she was with, and they were making up, you know, all these stories. And one day Alice, I keep calling her Alice, Victoria wrote them down, and here it is now in this lovely book. It is really nice to see it published for the public. It is a beautiful children's story, and one that I think will probably stick around for years to come. If you haven't read it, please go and pick it up. It's not very long. It's one that you read in one sitting, and in actual fact, I loved it that much that when I read it twice. I finished it, put it down, and thought, oh no, I'll just read it once more, because it's beautiful. It's utterly enchanting, and if you have children, I think they'll really enjoy this. It's a very good book. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I will leave a copy for this down in the description bar below if you want to go and get your hands on it, or check out any reviews. I'll leave a link for it down in the description bar. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, because it honestly means the world to me. So take care everybody, and I shall see you soon for the next video. Bye!